Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This reading is for Scorpions and for May and for the upcoming month. I wanted to ask for one card for the overarching energy, but three jumped out, and they usually, when many jumps out at the same time, they are telling you a message, a story. So this one, the first one is to Safe to Fall. The second is the Blue Mother Yellow Mountain Gibbous Moon. And the third is the She Rides with the Spirit Unbroken. These cards are, let's go through them. So the Safe to Fall's message is that there is a bigger world meant for you than the one you are currently inhabit. And there is nothing wrong with the world. It's just that you are meant to a journey beyond it. So this card already opens up this month for you that you need to be aware of that it's time for you to journey beyond where you have been so far. And you are very likely not going to feel ready for that change. You are very likely going to feel a bit awkward, clumsy, or uncertain about how you will manage in that bigger world. And certainly you won't feel in control within it. And yet, even with all this, you are going to be safe on your path and exactly where you are meant to be. This card is encouraging you to acknowledge that change is upon you, that it will be uncomfortable, and if somebody then a Scorpion can deal with that, and you have to know that it is your path. It is the way what your heart chooses to go to, that is your way. And this might come fast because if you check the next card that is talking about something that you are holding on to, that is also that you feel being pulled away from. And it encourages you not to fear, but let it go. And when you let go, something even more wonderful shall be discovered. And it uses the word discovered. So it's again, you need to actively go out and seek for your own path and go on it, even if you don't know what's next. You just need to trust that there is another step ahead of you. And it also indicates that you are going through a process of being spiritually cleansed of fear and control. It's a big thing. Fear and control are big things, and that cleanse might be going on for years by now, sorry. And and it seems you have done enough, that you are stepping up, that you are stepping out of things, and you finish, you let go, and you change for the good. And yeah, it also encourages you to don't be scared by perceptions of disappointment and failure, because these are just signs that your mind needs to let go of control and you need to trust more unconditionally. And it's a very difficult thing, but it seems that it's time for you to do it. So why not to try? And also, if there has been sickness or prolonged emotional suffering, mental despair, or any struggle that has tested your powers or endurance and faith, this testing time is drawing rapidly to a close, and light will soon be pouring in. So, both cards are really what I would pay attention to is the rapid, the swift, the fast. Um, Things are closing down. And sometimes when we suffered for long, we can believe that, oh, it's never going to end. These cards are telling you it is ending. And the third one, which is kind of the next step in the story, is that she rides with White Spirit Unbroken. This card talks about how your spirit, how others might have tried to destroy your spirit with shaming, with disrespect, with criticism, with anything that really hurt you a lot. But they cannot break your spirit, they cannot break your heart completely. And sometimes it was really, really tough, but your spirit was never meant to be tamed. And the message of this card is that you need to be willing to leave behind what you have known, and because there is a bigger world calling for you. And It's also talking about breaking free from cycles and encouraging you to take the adventure and to make the break and claim your freedom. So, all the three together are really, really telling the same story over and over and again, that even though if you haven't felt safe, if you have been criticized, if you have been almost broken, now is the time that it will be gone. It will stop, and you need to be ready for the positive changes that are coming, and they will be ever more positive the more you trust your intuition, the more you trust that untamed, unbroken spirit of yours. This is just such a nice and deep start for the Scorpios. Okay, next one is an interesting card. This is from my Kitchen Witch Oracle, and I really like these ones in the everyday usage because they tell me very good advice about what kind of essential oils, for example, I like using and other advices. So, there is this stress reliever oil. It says, my energy is a force for healing, bringing balance and peace to the world. And 9 is such a nice Scorpio number. I always connected that to Scorpios. But what is it's confirming is that you need to prepare yourself now for stress relief. If you have cortisol, your adrenaline was high, or like you have been inflamed for years, either physically or mentally, now is the time when the best you can do in this month to relieve yourself from stress and really give yourself permission to let go. It talks about the dried lavender, the chamomile, lemon balm, which called melissa as well, and olive and almond oil. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's see. Cleansing, letting go. Where is my letting go pack? We'll use this one. Get some cards for the letting go part because it seems there are heaps of things to let go. One jumped out. You are supported and will have helpers whenever you need them. Let them come. Oh, yes. So that's a very good advice with the let them. So one is to let them go who you don't need, and the other is to let people who would like to help you to come in. And sometimes when you let things go, new people are coming in because they feel your new vibration, your new energy, and let them come in. Let them bring you something unknown. I also like these little cards because they have some depth if you think about them for longer. So these are ideal for this Scorpio reading. Okay. One is about embrace your wilderness. It's exactly what this card said, that your spirit has that wilderness, and that's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it unique. You have to embrace it. And embrace is an interesting word because sometimes we call a hug an embrace. Sometimes we call chaining down kind of an embrace. And sometimes we call encouragement embrace. So try to use the encouragement and the hug to give it to your wilderness, to give it to your spirit because it needs it, first of all, and it will make you happy and fulfilled. And the other one is see with eyes and heart wide open. It tells you that what the eye can see is not enough. You are very deep and you need to use your heart. And if your heart says somebody is not for you, let them go. Somebody is for you, bring them in. Let them in, as this one said. Let them come. Okay, let's see who is coming. Let's see who is coming for Scorpio. Let's check this one. Who is coming? Oops. For Scorpio this month. First one is to choose wisely. Okay. It's too much. Let's see. I mean, there's a lot, but I will show you. Embrace change. Empowered love. Adventures. Harmony. Protection. And choose wisely. This one tells me a lot of good stuff, to be honest. It's like the previous Libra reading had many troubling cards, let's say, for Libras, but this one is actually saying the same as the top row, that you have to be ready for the change. You have to embrace the change. You have to embrace your wilderness. You have to basically be yourself. So this month will give you massive amount of opportunities to embrace that wilderness. And when you embrace that, then the others will be attracted to you. So who will come? Like, imagine if you see this one, an empowered love will come. It will come through adventures. You might go physically out, go hiking. You might spend more time with other people. You might just go alone, but meet someone. It doesn't matter what adventure it is, whatever adventure means to you. It can be boring and dull for others. It can be an extreme sport. It can be whatever is adventure for you. It can be intellectual. You will find someone there, somebody who will give you empowered love, and look at that you are supporting and will have helpers whenever you need them. They will bring you harmony, or they will put you into harmony, and being in tune with each other. Protection, supporters, helpers, protectors. But you need to choose wisely. And it says consider long-term issues before you commit. So most probably there will be many people who are adventurous, who empower you, but you have to listen to your wild spirit and your gut to make sure that they are a long-term match, if that's what you are after. Sometimes we just need a short-term change because we need someone to help us speed up the process, because we are not ready on our own for all this amount of changes. But these are good changes. So the only limitation that I see, if you are stuck and not letting go. So whenever you have an opportunity in the next month to let go, that is the best you can do. Live with it. Live with it. Don't suffer for unnecessarily long, okay? So now I'm ready to check the career. Oops, 1, 2. Let's see one more. If there's anything. Oops, yes. Okay, woo! Many good stuff. So the first one was, where is it? Partner. That's nice. So partnership. Prioritize your connections. Maybe you will have somebody who is not only a love interest, or maybe it is not a love interest, but also a good partner for your future, for your business. Also, winning. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone, it seems. In this month, it's coming for you. And celebration, which is good. Always celebrate the good moments so that you can remember and be grateful for. And then I have 2 interesting ones. The gambling, which says don't risk too much, and the duality, don't lose your vigilance. It's also like this choosing wisely and understanding that there are people who, and people have a nature and we can be different at any times, but there might be some dual nature people around you. Maybe there are Geminis around you and they can pull you out of that, and they can absolutely bring you adventure, absolutely empowered love, absolutely embracing changes and all that. But you need to consider whether that person would be a good match. So if there is a Gemini around you, let them come, let them in, definitely, but be wise about it. How you are tuned in together, how you are matching for a long term, and how much gambling somebody can pull you into, or you might pull somebody in. So be careful, don't take too much risks about your money, but take the risk instead about your soul, about your spirit, about that wilderness of the spirit, and focus on your inner world and leave this one behind. Be careful with it. There might be temptation. If this card came up, that means there might be temptation and you might want to risk too much. Not time for it. Not the time for it. First, you need to win that, but even when you won it, don't lose it. You want to keep it, you celebrate, and have a good month, basically. That was good and round. I would like just one more card from this deck because it came to me first. What else is coming for Scorpios in May? And in the next month or weeks, is there something else Scorpio needs to know? What do we need to know? Winter, an ending, recharging, and reflection. Yes, that ending is very, very important because after that winter, the spring will come. You need to recharge and reflect so that when the spring is there, you are flying. You are going all through this and winning, and then you can celebrate. It might take a couple of more months to ripen things, but everything can start like a boom this month. So this is a lot of change, and not only internal, it's very many external changes are coming for you. And it seems that you are supported to take a leap of faith and jump into it. I'm wishing you a very, very successful month. And if you have any comments, then please share it with me. And see you next time. Bye.